up to accuse me now, and oh my God, I hate you. I wish that we never met. You use and abuse me now, when you're the one who's guilty. I hear you talk to your friends. What a way to ever lose somebody. What if I said I knew it all along? You're a dime I'll
Good evening, wrestling fans. Joe Bogan here with you, and tonight it is the FWF Fantasy Warfare Wrestling. Joining me in the broadcast position, the legendary, the incomparable Jesse the Body Ventura.
Thank you very much, and I agree with everything you just said.
All right, fans, welcome to Cleveland, Ohio, where we bring you Warfare Wrestling. This is the place where it's not about no holds barred. It's that no one is barred. Past meets present meets future every time inside the war zone. Kicking things off, it's a main event any other place in the world. The one and only John Cena, Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect himself.
Well, you know something? I believe, personally, in my opinion, John Cena may be one of the most overrated wrestlers of all time. I'm not taking anything away from his accomplishments, but my goodness, how in the hell did he achieve the levels of success that he did?
What are you talking about, man? Guy's a 15-time world champion. Make that 16-time world champion, tying the Nature Boy Ric Flair. One win away from the all-time record.
As I said, how in the world did he ever get here? I still don't understand it.
Well, it's a business, and he's been very good for the business. He's going to be going up against a man that he knows a lot about, however. No strangers to one another are these two guys. Former Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
How exactly is he a former Olympic medalist? He's got an Olympic medal, right?
Yeah.
Well, then he's an Olympic gold medalist. You can't be a former if you still have it.
Well, he won it in the past. That's, never mind.
I can tell it's going to be a very interesting broadcast with you, isn't it? I didn't know what I was getting myself into when I signed on. How come they couldn't get Monsoon?
Apparently nobody can voice him. All right, bell sounds, action's underway, middle of the ring, and it is Cena. Lock it up with the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle. Are you happy now?
Well, it's an improvement, I'll say that, but we've got a long way to go before I'm happy with you.
Oh boy, wrestling fans, buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Angle goes for the cover way too early to get a 3 count. Didn't hook the leg either, and that's just not going to happen. You're going up against John Cena. Nice suplex right there by Angle. He's got Cena in that front reverse chinlock, and then plants him. Just plants him in the ring.
Well, the fact of the matter is, this is professional wrestling, so there's going to be a lot of different styles and different moves that are going to be orchestrated by these two guys. But when it comes to the wrestling part of professional wrestling, Kurt Angle by far superior to John Cena. John Cena cannot hold a candle to Kurt Angle in the world of wrestling.
Well, I agree. And if this were Olympic medal wrestling, I wouldn't give John Cena a snowball's chance in hell of winning. But in pro wrestling, I think he's got a pretty good shot.
I don't think so. I really don't. I believe that Kurt Angle is going to prove to everybody once and for all he is the real deal. In my opinion, he should be the Warfare champion.
Well, he's not right now. As a matter of fact, the Warfare champion is none other than RVD Rob Van Dam, and we're going to be hearing from the champ later tonight regarding how his title aspirations look for April 8th as part of the big mega live stream event for the Children's Miracle Network. And now Cena goes. This time he does hook the leg, but still only able to get one.
You're going to have to wear this guy down a whole lot more than that. You're not going to beat Kurt Angle that easily. You've got to do a lot more damage.
Nice cross ankle sweep, and now Cena down for a 1 count. Again, out the back door. Very easy kick out for Cena.
Well, it was easy, and I don't really think that Kurt Angle was expecting a pinfall there. I think he just wants to let John know that at any point in time he's capable of going for one.
Now we see Angle all the way up to the top rope. What's he planning on doing? Drops the elbow right across the chest of Cena.
Follows it up with a big knee drop as well.
Fans, we've got some incredibly big matches on tap for tonight. We talk about past meeting, present meeting, future. The Rock and Roll Express will be going up against the Midnight Express. Talk about some scores to settle there. Gimmick infringement on the line.
Well, it's no big secret that the Midnight Express, or excuse me, the Rock and Roll Express, have a bone to pick with the Midnight Rockers, who stole their gimmick from the Rock and Roll Express. No doubt about that.
Their gimmick and half their name. Maybe some payback in the near future for Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty right here in Cleveland, Ohio. There's the Angle Slam. That might be all she wrote. Cena's in trouble.
I believe it's all over. Oh, he got a shoulder up somehow. No idea how Cena was able to do that, but give credit where credit is due. Most people do not get up from the Angle Slam.
And now Angle really working the back of Cena. Stretching him. Cena manages to come out the back now. Let's see what he can do. Sit out slam on the Olympic champion. Hooks the leg and only gets one.
I'm very impressed right now with Kurt Angle. That was a very authoritative kick out after a pretty punishing move.
Cena to the ropes. You can't see me. 5-knuckle shuckle, and boom, he nails him with it.
That was a 5-knuckle what?
5-knuckle shuffle.
Is that what you said?
I don't know what I said. Big elbow right to the point of the head. And now Cena sizing up Kurt Angle. And he's going to go for the AA if he hits with this.
Kurt Angle, right move right there, slips out the back door, comes up with a DDT. And that is why I told you earlier, I give him the advantage in this match. I still say that the wrestling is going to play out in the end. He may pull some cheap shots in between, but wrestling's the name on the marquee.
Going for the trifecta on the German suplex, and he hits it. Contorting the body of John Cena not once, not twice, but thrice.
Boy, you're just full of new language here tonight, aren't you?
He's gonna do it again. Another German. Taking a page out of the book of Brock Lesnar. Oh, and he's got the ankle lock on, and that could be it. Cena trying to reach for the ropes, but I don't think he's gonna make it.
He's trying to make it over. No, he taps out. It's over.
And just like that, Kurt Angle victorious over John Cena.
Well, we take a look back at some of the match here, and I'll tell you what, Kurt Angle really, in my opinion, had the majority of this thing under control. We see the Angle Slam right there, the Olympic Slam, call it what you want. And that was almost all she wrote right there, but somehow Cena did get up, hit him with a 5-knuckle shuffle, but it wasn't enough.
No, it definitely wasn't. Kurt Angle stands victorious in the middle of the ring, and yes, you could make an argument that he should be the FWF Heavyweight Champion. Fans will be back. We got great action coming your way tonight. Past meets present meets future. Don't go away. All right, fans, we are back. And don't let it be said we're not equal opportunists. Beth Phoenix representing the women. The Glamazon making her way down to the ring.
How does it feel?
How does what feel?
How does it feel to look at a woman who's got bigger arms than you?
No comment. You are in rare form tonight, aren't you?
Well, they paid me to come here and keep you in line. That's what I'm doing. I'm the one who calls it like it is. Don't you ever forget that.
I don't think you'd let me. Here comes the opposition. You want to talk about past and present? Alundra Blaze. Truly a trailblazer in women's wrestling. She was putting on main event caliber women's matches long before it was a fashion.
Well, there's no doubt about the talents of Alundra Blaze, also known as Medusa Michelli once upon a time. But she was always one of the greatest female athletes back in her day. There were a lot of top names like wait a minute, what's going on here? Hold on.
Well, it almost looked like she wasn't going to wait.
As I was starting to say, names like Sherry Martel, names like Rockin' Robin, of course, the Fabulous Moolah, but nobody did it the way Alundra Blaze does. She was very athletic long before that was the popular style. She was taking risks and chances that women weren't taking back at that point in time like they do today, and truly was a trailblazer. And it was because of her that somebody like Beth Phoenix had the opportunity to do what she did.
Indeed, I agree with that. And now we're going to see the two of them in the ring against one another for the first time ever. Generations meeting up right here in the FWF. Went for the Hurricane Runner, but she got met with a power bomb instead.
Tremendous move right there. We talk about this strength. Both of these ladies are in great shape, but the strength advantage definitely going to be in the corner of Beth.
I would give a slight advantage in athleticism to Alundra Blaze, but Beth Phoenix is no slouch. Down across the knee with a backbreaker, and that's gotta hurt.
Well, it actually does hurt, but you wouldn't know about it. You like to call the action from the safety of ringside. I've been in the ring. I can tell you firsthand.
Well, that's why you're here. You do color. Splash from the middle rope. Look at the face of Beth Phoenix as the wind is driven from her body.
Right now, Alundra Blaze able to put a succession of moves together, and that's going to definitely wear down Beth Phoenix, and it's going to give a big advantage to Alundra Blaze. It's going to take away that strength advantage if it keeps on happening.
Indeed, as the body takes that rattling in the ring. But this time, Beth Phoenix delivering one of her own, and Alundra Blaze very slow getting up. Beth Phoenix, the Glamazon, gonna help her. Rear chin lock, and she is pulling back on the head and the neck.
Nice move right there by Alundra Blaze. That's how you get out of a situation like that. Smart move.
Oh, she couldn't hold her though. And Beth Phoenix gets to take advantage of the mistake. And now she goes all the way to the top rope. Beth Phoenix is up there. What is she thinking about? Whoa, what a move. Payback.
Well, she went for the top rope, and then she went for that Hurricane Runner, but you're right. Alundra Blaze paying her back for what happened earlier and turns it into a powerbomb.
Follows up with a big knee right to the face of Beth Phoenix. She rakes the eyes, but Alundra Blaze is right back in her face again. Half chicken wing suplexes are over.
Well, right now, the athleticism that we spoke of earlier, this is starting to come into play, and she is starting to get the upper hand because of it.
I agree wholeheartedly right now. The athletic advantage clearly in the favor. She goes for the suplex. She's got the shoulders down. Oh, she almost got her.
Well, as we all know, almost is only good in hand grenades and horseshoes, and we're not playing that right now.
Knee to the midsection again. Hurricane Runner. This time it works.
If she could have hooked the leg right there, I believe it would have been over.
Another drop kick to the back, right between the shoulder blades. Alundra Blaze now had her in the corner. Now turning the tables is Beth Phoenix. Has her up on the top rope. Look at the power of the Glamazon on display.
Wow, gorilla press and drops her right in the middle of the ring. You don't see too many women that can do that. I can count them on one hand.
Big elbow drop. And now a suplex by the former women's champion. She's got her up on her shoulders. What's she going to do with her?
Well, she better figure something out. Oh, took too long.
Indeed, she did take too long, and now Alundra Blaze going to try and take advantage of this opportunity. Cross body.
Oh, she's got her in trouble right now. She's dazed, no doubt about that. Beth Phoenix is in trouble. She's going to put her up on the top rope. This is not the right place for Beth Phoenix to be right now.
She caught her with a variation of the Hurricane Rana. Takes her all the way down with that head scissor. Beth Phoenix laid out. Two count only. Now what has she got in mind?
I don't know, but she goes in. Oh, it looked like she was going to go for the big suplex, but Beth Phoenix was ready for her.
Another big elbow drop by the Glamazon, finds the mark. And she works the arm and the shoulder. What is she going to do here? Butterfly. Oh, here it is, the Glam Slam. Nope. It didn't happen.
Well, it didn't look like it happened.
But she still got two. What happened there? Alundra Blaze fighting her way back out. Nice drop kick.
Sends her all the way out to the floor. And once again, that is the athleticism and the advantage that she has over Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix has a lot of power and strength, but Alundra Blaze can fly around the ring much faster and much more skillfully, I believe.
She just ran her into the ring post.
Well, if you're Alundra Blaze, you got to take advantage of opportunities, and that was a big opportunity right there. It'll help take off some of the advantage of the power and strength.
Irish whips her into the corner, and now look at this, Alundra Blaze. Dazed in the corner, now perched on the top rope. She's got her again. Overhead press. This is unbelievable. What a feat of strength by Beth Phoenix. Couldn't hold her. From behind, belly to back suplex. Folded her in half like an accordion.
Alundra Blaze right now is in control. Now the question is, can she hit her with a big move to put this one away?
Perchers her up on the top rope. We saw this earlier. She got to do it again. All the way from the top she goes. German suplex. Shoulders are down. Referee's there with the bridge. 2. Oh, she got out.
Wow, I am very surprised that she was able to kick out of that one. I really thought it was over.
Down across the leg now. Alundra Blaze got to be asking herself, what do I got to do to put this lady out?
Well, this is where the mental game starts to come in. You start to doubt yourself when you hit with one of your biggest moves late in the match and the person still kicks out. You start to wonder if you have what it takes to put him away.
Surfboard now. Is she gonna submit? Referee is right there.
I don't imagine her quitting, but anything is possible.
Really pulling back on those shoulders. Beth Phoenix. Referee is asking her. She's holding out for a long time.
Well, she survived, but how much damage was done? That's the real question right now.
Well, you see, she couldn't hold her. The neck breaker goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Phoenix is looking at the lights.
Alundra Blaze better find a way to put this one away very soon, because Beth Phoenix has just been impressing me with how much she has managed to withstand.
Once again, from the top rope, down she goes.
Now that's a mistake. Do not pander to the crowd. You've got somebody down that you need to put out.
Beth Phoenix getting up and not in any hurry. Here it is. German suplex into the bridge. Shoulders are down, and it's not over yet.
I don't believe this. Where is Beth Phoenix getting this from?
Crowd is on its feet, folks. Beth Phoenix has literally taken the best Alundra Blaze has to offer, and she has kicked out every time.
Well, this time it is Beth Phoenix that slips out the back door and takes advantage of the opportunity.
She's gonna, airplane spin. I thought it was gonna be a Boston Crab. The big giant swing. And now Alundra Blaze getting up slowly. She's got her. There's the glam slam, turns her over.
She got the rope. She managed to grab the rope. Otherwise, this one would have been over.
I believe you're right.
Of course I'm right. I'm the man who tells it like it is. Don't you ever second guess me.
My apologies. Back into the corner. This match continues, and I don't know that anybody wants it to end. From the top rope. Oh my God. That should be it.
If she kicks out of this, I'm going to be very, I don't have words. How in the world did she kick out from that one? Beth Phoenix is right now, in my opinion, the Terminator. You can't kill her.
She had Phoenix up but couldn't hold her, and now dropped on the back of her head as Alundra Blaze. Beth Phoenix from the middle rope. Elbow hits.
Thought she might have wanted to go for the pinfall after that, but I think she figures she wants to do more damage. With the way these two ladies have survived the onslaught from each other, I don't blame her.
Goes for the cover after a clothesline in the corner, but even then, Medusa, call her what you will, kicks out. Irish whip into the corner. What is it gonna take? Springboard crossbody.
You know, if she could have hooked a leg on the way down, that would have been it right there, I believe.
I don't know if she has the wherewithal at this point to try that. Both of these women have given us everything they've got. Medusa getting her up on that top rope again. We've seen it before. We'll see it again.
The impact on her back. And I still say this is a huge mistake. It paid off last time with a big opportunity, but
Alundra Blaze sizing her up one more time for that German suplex. She got it. The shoulders are down. Will they stay this time? Finally.
Well, that is the most impressive victory by Alundra Blaze, I've got to tell you right now. I've seen a lot of matches. That one's up there with one of the greats of all time.
These two ladies shake hands when it's all over. Sportsmanship. Might we see a return match on April 8th? All right, fans. The battle for the gimmick is on. Here come the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson. They're getting set to take on Shawn Michaels, Marty Jannetty, the Midnight Rockers.
Well, definitely a battle for gimmick infringement because, as I mentioned earlier, the Midnight Rockers stole their identity from the Rock and Roll Express, and they stole half their name from them.
They did manage to make a very successful career on their own.
Perhaps, but it was always tarnished by the fact, in my opinion, that they stole their gimmick.
All right, here they come. Shawn Michaels, Marty Jannetty, the Midnight Rockers. All right, tag team wrestling action, and here it comes. Jannetty taking him down. He's going up against Robert Gibson. Quick tag made. Here comes Ricky Morton into the ring.
There was a very brief stare down that just took place there between the two men, and I'll tell you right now, I'm not sure what that was all about.
Back elbow by Ricky Morton, and it finds a mark. And still to come, Rob Van Dam, the FWF champion, will be in action. We will find out a lot more about what will be lying in the future for him in the world title on April 8th. Ricky Morton now brought over to the corner. Wow, slingshot drops him there with that hot shot across the top rope.
Well, that one definitely stunned Ricky Morton, and now here comes Shawn Michaels, his counterpart. Many people felt that Shawn Michaels was the Ricky Morton of the team.
And now it is Ricky Morton that's got Shawn Michaels up, down, across with that backbreaker. Punishing drop kick, down goes Shawn Michaels.
Well, this is definitely a dream match. This is one that the fans have been wanting to see for many years, and now we've got it right here on the Nation Network.
Back elbow finds its mark, and again, overhand rights. Russian leg sweep, down goes Ricky Morton. DDT. Oh, he caught him with that sweet chin music. Down goes Ricky.
He picked him back up. I'm not sure that wasn't a mistake. I would have gone for the cover. See if you've got enough done to him.
Oh, wait. Double sweet chin music.
Well, unless you're going to do that, now he's definitely going to be more ripe for the picking.
Save made by Robert Gibson. Otherwise, this one was over. Marty Jannetty with the moonsault. This could be huge. Marty Jannetty, a house on fire, hits Robert Gibson with a DDT. turns his full attention out of Ricky Morton. Once again, the tag made. The double super kick, and Robert Gibson is nowhere to be found. Hooks the leg.
Well, this is not going to go over well.
They got him. The Midnight Rockers defeat the Rock and Roll Express.
Well, on April 8th, the Rock and Roll Express will be going up against another legendary tag team in the Fantastics. And you gotta think, if you're the Fantastics watching this one, you like your odds a lot better than you might have a few minutes ago.
What a win for the Midnight Rockers. Fans, this is the FWF, and anyone goes. All right, fans, we are back, and we are joined by the FWF Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Pay-Per-View Rob Van Dam. I know. Everybody's wanting to know who's gonna face RVD at the pay-per-view. I want to know. Well, what I've done is I've gotten together with the powers that be, and we've decided that the fairest way to go about this will be to have the top 8 contenders decide for us. So tonight, those top 8 contenders will be in this very ring in a Money in the Bank ladder match. And whoever is lucky enough to survive and scale that 15-foot ladder will have the honor of facing Rob Van Dam for the FWF Heavyweight Championship on April 8th. Good luck to all of you. You're gonna need it. Wow, there you've got it. We're gonna have a Money in the Bank ladder match here tonight to see who faces Rob Van Dam on April 8th. All right, fans, this is it. Money in the Bank ladder match. The winner goes on to face Rob Van Dam on April 8th. The first man to enter this battle, Seth freaking Rollins.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Rob Van Dam, let's give credit where credit is due. Rob Van Dam is a man who really understands that to be the best of the best, you've got to go up against the best. And what better way to find out who the best is than to put the top 8 guys in the ring all at one time and let them fight it out.
Well, while that all looks and sounds well and good, let's also take a look at the other side of the equation for a moment. These 8 guys are going to be climbing and falling from 15 feet up on a ladder. That could weaken them up a little bit in 8 days' time.
Well, look, nobody's 100% going in if you've been wrestling. And Rob Van Dam's the defending champion, so he's been in the ring every night. He knows what it's all about. He's been through the bumps and bruises himself. I don't think this will give an advantage to either.
Big Cass has made his entrance. I don't know if he needs a ladder, though. He could probably just reach up and pull it down.
Well, he definitely wouldn't have to climb all the way to the top of the ladder, that's for sure, and that's definitely an advantage as well.
All right. Deemed a top contender, here is Roderick Strong.
Well, you say it like he shouldn't be.
No, not at all. He's tremendous talent.
Then why didn't you say it like that? Why'd you have to say it deemed?
Well, we don't know what top 8 guys are going to be coming out here. As we see that Money in the Bank briefcase behind him hanging up above the ring. In it, the contract for the April 8th title match. Oh, brother. Randy Orton.
Well, Randy Orton definitely deserves to be in a match like this. He deserves the opportunity. And I tell you right now, if it were Randy Orton against Rob Van Dam for the title, what bigger main event could you possibly ask for?
I don't know, you could get one bigger. All right, we go from the Viper to the lunatic Dean Ambrose. When you talk about not dealing from a full deck, this guy, man, he's a little bit loose.
Well, you know what? Maybe he's just crazy like a fox. Maybe he's just outsmarting everybody.
What would you think about Rob Van Dam versus Dean Ambrose?
I would think it would be a tremendous match. I would definitely want to be part of that.
Oh my God!
Well, this just got real fast.
The Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, is here. Proving once again the FWF is truly the place where no one is barred.
You know, somehow I'm surprised that they didn't invite me to be in the ring for this one.
You like your odds against Brock Lesnar?
Maybe. Maybe. You got to understand, it's not one-on-one with Brock Lesnar in this match. All you got to do is get past him to get up that ladder and get the briefcase.
Well, there's three guys looking up at Brock Lesnar like, oh, shit.
Well, the odds of losing have just gotten much bigger for 7 other guys.
Crowd on its feet for the phenomenal AJ Styles.
You know, he's never the biggest dog in the fight, but he's got the biggest fight in the dog.
AJ Styles, one of the hottest properties in professional wrestling. He is a former FWF heavyweight champion, would like to get back there again. Lost that title to Rob Van Dam. Here's his chance to get it back on one of the biggest stages of all time. The Nation Network bringing you wrestling the way it used to be. And now look at who's coming in. The glorious one himself, Bobby Roode.
Well, there's no doubt that Bobby Roode has all the confidence in the world. You just look at him. He oozes, absolutely exudes confidence.
Karaoke night here in Cleveland, Ohio. The glorious one himself, Bobby Roode. Well, I'll say one thing's for sure. Whether he wins this match or not, I would be amazed if he doesn't make an appearance on April 8th.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. I don't imagine Bobby Roode being left off the card one way or another, but there's no two ways about it. What he wants, hands down, is to be the FWF World Champion.
All right, it's on now. Bell sounds. Action's underway. Good luck calling any of this.
Yeah, it's going to be absolute pandemonium in this one. Already out to the floor, we've got the Viper, Randy Orton, Big Cass going at it out there and in the ring. Everyone's paired off. And look at this. The smallest guy in the match, Roderick Strong, has the guts to go up against Brock Lesnar. He may have more guts than he has brains, but I give credit where credit is due.
And he's got Lesnar on the top rope, and he's setting him up for something. Oh, he dropped him across the top rope.
Wow, what a very innovative move right there by Roderick Strong. I love it.
Brock Lesnar having his world rocked. But none of this matters. You got to get a ladder, bring it into the ring. Get up there, climb up there, and pull down the briefcase to get the win. Bodies flying everywhere, and again, Lesnar over the top rope. Can you believe it?
Well, Seth freaking Rollins just got driven into the steel ring steps by AJ Styles. Roderick Strong is shocking the hell out of me with what he's doing here to Brock Lesnar.
He dropped him across the guardrail. At some point, somebody's going to get a ladder in here, right?
Well, I hope so, because there's no other way to get it.
Unless you're Big Cass. Everybody using the steel here tonight. Bobby Roode with the lunatic. Got the arm stretched out, working over the hand. Rollins dropped down across the guardrail by AJ Styles. And now the Viper fall away suplex. Big Cass just got dumped. And the war continues here at the Warfare Arena in Cleveland, Ohio.
Well, wait a minute, we've got a ladder now. Seth Rollins, first man to bring a ladder and introduce it to the match.
All right, things getting real. Rollins drives that ladder into the head of Bobby Roode. And now down across the back.
Seth Rollins going to be the first man to climb up and go for the gold. He's got the belt. He's got the contract if he can just pull it down.
AJ Styles meets him on top. Both men fighting it out 15 feet above the ring. Rollins crashes to the canvas. And now AJ Styles has his hands on the contract. Can he pull it down? Spine buster right through the ladder.
Unbelievable. What is happening here?
Meantime, Brock Lesnar throwing some payback to Roderick Strong outside the ring. He's not even worried about the title anymore. I think he's actually besides himself with how bad Roderick was handing him that ass whipping at the beginning of the match.
Bobby Roode almost has the contract, but AJ Styles up there just in time to stop him.
Roode crashes down. AJ is up. He's got his hands on it. He's trying to unlatch it. Everyone pushing the ladder out from under him. Big Cass catches him in the electric chair. And that ladder goes shooting out towards ringside.
Well, what did you expect to happen? You put 8 big guys like this in there with a championship match inside of a bag, give them a ladder, and you just knew all hell was going to break loose.
And that is exactly what has happened. Fans of broadcasting here on the Nation Network continues tonight following the FWF broadcast. It will be open mic night. We invite you to join us for Open Forum. Seth Rollins with a super kick. Brock Lesnar has the ladder set up, and I'm not sure anybody realizes it. Brock Lesnar against Rob Van Dam on April 8th. Randy Orton is in, but I don't think he's going to make it. Brock Lesnar getting it from both ends. And now Big Cass looking to push that ladder over. He and Roderick Strong work together. Randy Orton takes the fall.
Reminiscent of the Nestea plunge. Randy Orton really went down hard from that one, and now we've got bodies everywhere.
There's only 3 people that are in the upright position, and one of them is Roderick Strong. He's got the case. Will he get it?
He's still hanging on, but no, he doesn't come down with it, and the ladder is caught in the ropes.
Man, it looks like somebody bombed a drive-in movie.
More like a Home Depot, if you ask me.
AJ Styles now wrestling that chair away from Ambrose, and he clocks him with it. AJ Styles says he wants the belt back, and here's an opportunity to take it.
Ambrose and AJ battling it out way on top of the ropes. Big Cass is involved as well. Down goes one, and now Ambrose by himself up there.
Big Cass able to get him off the ladder. Seven of the 8 men in the ring along with the ladder.
Well, they were. Seth Rollins just got dumped out, and now Brock Lesnar following him out. Meantime, Big Cass going up to the top. Imagine if he were to win this thing.
Rollins powerbombed on the concrete floor. He hit his head into the back. The back of his head hit the steel chair, or the steel steps.
Brock Lesnar is removing Seth Rollins effectively from the equation. I believe that's one less guy you have to worry about winning this.
Randy Orton dispatches Big Cass. Orton outside. RKO on the concrete.
Bobby Roode has the contract in his hand. All he's got to do is pull it down.
Orton and Roderick Strong teaming up together. This is complete mayhem. Throws him into the ladder.
Well, somebody's going to win this thing eventually. The question is who and what price will they pay? Imagine if Seth Rollins, after what he's just dealt with, were to win this match. How would he be at 100%?
In just 5 days' time, no less, and I understand that would not be easy. And now look at this, Dean Ambrose is up. Dean Ambrose, the lunatic. Randy Orton climbing up there with him. Driving his head into the top of the ladder now. Ambrose takes the ride. Randy Orton has got the contract in his hands if he can just pull it down. Down goes Lesnar. Orton again having trouble. Big Cass power bombs him off the ladder.
Well, I'll tell you right now, these guys have really let it all hang out, ramming that busted up head of Cass into the ladder. But meantime, look at this. Bobby Roode goes up and he's got his hands on the case.
Bobby Roode's gonna try and secure the title. Bobby Roode's got it. I think he's gonna take it down.
Nobody's paying attention to Bobby Roode right now, and that's a big mistake.
He's got it. Bobby Roode will be facing Rob Van Dam for the FWF Heavyweight Championship.
Well, one thing we know about April 8th now, and that is that it's definitely going to be glorious.
Van Dam and Roode, the main event for the FWF. Fans, we'll be back with more. Stay with us. Oh, look at this. We are being joined by Charlotte Flair. What do you think's on her mind?
I don't know, but we're going to find out.
Is there any truth to that?
Yeah, I grew up privileged. And I'm not sorry. I'm not gonna make an apology for it. Yeah, my dad made one phone call. But do you see anyone in the WWE complaining? No, because I am the greatest male or female athlete this company has ever seen. I could be winning gold medals in volleyball. I could be winning WNBA titles, but instead I'm here. Bayley's the lucky one to be here.
You and Bailey have known each other for a long time. Recently, you've gone out of your way to...
Wait a minute! What the hell's going on here? Ronda Rousey's just hit the ring! Ronda Rousey is shutting her up! Charlotte and Ronda Rousey throwing punches! Charlotte is out, and we'll be back! All right, fans, wait a minute. Rob Van Dam was victorious. Hold on, Sami Zayn. He's got a Money in the Bank case, too. He won one months ago. And he says he wants Rob Van Dam right now. Van Dam just got dropped by Sami Zayn. He just got done wrestling a match. Reverses the Irish Whip and now Sami Zayn into the turnbuckle. This could shake everything up. Van Dam with that monkey flip and Sami Zayn out to the middle of the ring. It has been absolute chaos here on FWF this week. Van Dam for the second match in a row, and now is the unplanned title offense. Sami Zayn wanted to be the champion going into that match against Bobby Roode. Taking advantage of Rob Van Dam in this one, trying to steal one away.
Well, you know what? You can't blame him. I mean, it's a brilliant move on the part of Sami Zayn, but I don't know. It's not working out very well.
Van Dam, what a move off the top rope. Hooks the leg.
Oh, and he got 2 count. I'll tell you what, Rob Van Dam just got done wrestling a pretty grueling match against Elias Sampson, and now all of a sudden, here comes a fresh Sami Zayn, and Rob Van Dam was 1 count away from retaining his title not once but twice tonight.
He's on the top. 5-star frog splash, and he nailed him with it. That should be all she wrote. Sami Zayn kicks out.
I've got to tell you, I didn't think there was a chance in hell that Sami Zayn was kicking out from that one. But Rob Van Dam looking stronger and stronger as a champion right now. Nobody, and I mean nobody, takes on this kind of a challenge.
The law of averages. Oh, the haluva kick. Van Dam might be out cold. Oh, and he just got his shoulder up. I thought we had a new champion.
It's definitely starting to look that way, and Sami Zayn just has that big opportunity with one move. Changes the complete complexion of this match.
Zayn is clearly the fresh man of the two, but he is taking the best Rob Van Dam's got to offer. Statistically, when you've got that Money in the Bank contract and you're cashing in whenever you want, unlike the one that was won earlier tonight, and you take advantage of a champion at his weakest moment, overwhelmingly the title changes hands. Will it happen here? So close to the big event.
Well, it would definitely shake things up quite a bit if it does. But at the same time, what does it say about Rob Van Dam if he's victorious?
It says that he is the man, and whatever Bobby Roode absorbed in that ladder match, I'd say we're about even.
Might be one of the few times that I actually agree with you, but I do. For Rob Van Dam to have to come out in a second match immediately that was unscripted and have to take on this guy.
Hurricane run off the top rope, and now Rob Van Dam letting the fans know that he is not down and out.
Well, it's all well and good, but I think he'd have been better off using that time to continue punishing Sami Zayn. I don't see Sami Zayn turning his back on Rob Van Dam for a moment.
Van Dam is up. Sit out slam. Oh, I thought he was going to hook the leg, but he doesn't. The crowd knows that they are looking at history in the making right here if Sami Zayn takes the title from Van Dam. Oh, another haluva kick. He barely kicked out of the last one.
He's real close to grabbing the ropes if he can reach over.
He can't do it. Sami Zayn is the FWF champion. Unbelievable.
Well, give credit where credit is due. Rob Van Dam stepped up and accepted the challenge. He really doesn't have a choice. It was a Money in the Bank match. Briefcase, in that case, that one right there, it can be cashed in any time, any place. And Sami Zayn definitely made the best of the opportunity. And now it looks like it's going to be Sami Zayn going up against Bobby Roode.
Fans, it has been a hell of a night from the FWF here from Cleveland, Ohio. On behalf of Jesse the Body, I want to say thank you, and we will see you on the 8th of April for the FWF, part of the Mega Stream. Join us. Open mic night is next here on the Nation Network. So long, everyone.